Lauren Little from Lodgeit.
Hi, my name is Lauren Little. I am the CEO and founder of Lodgeit. Growing up in the heat of Florida, I dealt with constant yeast infections, sometimes up to 8 times per year. The itching, odor, and burning weren't just uncomfortable, but they were isolating. When I finally told my mom what was going on, she offered an effective, simple solution that has been passed down for generations. Not only this, but you can use it quick and at home. Nice. So this problem goes far beyond me. 75% of people with a vagina will have a yeast infection at some point in their lives, and nearly half will have reoccurring infections throughout their lives. This is nearly 40 million people in the US alone. On top of this, incredible stigmas continue to exist that limit these conversations, and they are often not covered in sex education classes and rarely passed down generationally. Oftentimes, vagina owners become informed about yeast infections when they have their first ones. The first place that they'll turn to is oftentimes doctors who will prescribe antibiotics, but ongoing antibiotic use can lead to a cascade of other health issues and can be quite costly for those without health care. Next slide. This is what led me to develop the pHix by Lodgeit, a boric acid suppository encased inside of a gluten-free capsule designed to directly insert into the vagina. How you use it is all in the company name, Lodgeit. Not only is the packaging, Thank you. Not only is the packaging 100% recyclable, but it is clean and aesthetic so customers don't feel shame picking it off of a display shelf. Boric acid suppositories currently do not need FDA approval and do not need a prescription and often alleviate the need for any prescription at all. So the market opportunity, while we would love to target every person with a vagina, our initial target market is women in college who deal with these infections on a reoccurring basis who are sexually active. These women oftentimes will have open conversations about what's going on in their bodies, and they are willing to try out new products like this, and oftentimes like sustainable products as well. This beachhead market is a $1.3 billion beachhead in the US alone. According to Wayne State School of Medicine, vaginal yeast infections are looking to increase to 158 million people by 2030. That's a 14% increase in the next 5 years alone. To align with this growth projection, as Lodgeit scales, we will be adding additional customer segments, such as young athletes, people going through perimenopause and menopause, and people looking to buy holistic products. So this is not just about launching another suppository. This is about using boric acid suppositories to rewrite the narrative of vaginal health. There are other competitors that exist on the market, such as the American College of OBGYNs and the American Society for Reproductive Medicine. However, they use inaccessible scientific language where Lodgeit will offer easily digestible language for the common human to understand. The Killer, Boric Bloom, Azo, and PhD do offer boric acid suppositories. However, they use single-waste plastic, and this creates a high density of waste. Because of this, our revenue plan also involves donating a percentage of our revenue to an environmental nonprofit that aligns with our sustainability initiatives. Lastly, there are some sustainable options that exist, such as tea tree therapy and seed, but tea tree has had some adverse effects, and seed is incredibly expensive and does not currently offer boric acid. We are looking to bridge this gap through accessibility, education, and sustainability with the pHix by Lodgeit. So our business model begins with customers will come and they will buy their initial glass bottle, and they will return for differing refill amounts to fill this initial bottle to decrease our carbon footprint. These will be sold in biodegradable bags and however many that the customer needs at that current time. Our next product will be a pH strip that is patentable and eco-friendly that will tell customers when they should be using the pHix to deepen customer trust and build our IP. So our go-to-market strategy, we have already begun with in-person events with sororities and women groups on college campuses. We will continue this momentum through organic online socials, and then phase 2 will begin on-campus partnerships through affiliate programs and influencers. And we will also be looking for a sustainability stamp of endorsement as well as a medical professional to give us their yay. Lastly, retail distribution. We will be looking into retail if it still aligns with our current margins, as they are very high, and I will get into very soon, as well as product differentiation. Like I spoke about before, there are a lot of areas we are looking to get into. Scalability. So our vision is brought to life through our interactive online platform, a safe space that gives users a place to learn about their bodies, ask discrete questions, and learn fun facts and stories along the way. This place will also have all of our products offering, beginning with essential healthcare items and branching out into different wellness items that people may need along the way, such as our comfort underwear that I'm wearing right now. They're awesome. Next slide. So our current traction, we have 200 beta users. None have seen adverse effects to date, and 86% are ready to purchase at the time of launch. The other 14% is just because they're not dealing with reoccurring infections on a regular basis, which is also incredible. So the pHix unit economics, this is currently available $19.99 direct to consumer, and that is $1 for our environmental contribution that we touched on earlier. Our refill packs will be available for $8 to incentivize users to buy those packs instead of an entirely new jar. And our gross margins are currently 82%, and this will offer us a large revenue model where we will be able to continuously offer future products. So I'm currently a solo entrepreneur, and I have built a powerhouse advisory team that has been helping me through go-to-market strategy, marketing, funding, and so on. And they will be helping me through every growth of this business. Lodgeit in Colorado Springs. So I'm very excited about this. Lodgeit is strategically poised to bring our infrastructure here. With the proximity to the Amazon Logistics Center, this would give us a great place to set up our distribution center, as well as places like, I'm blanking on the name, but it's wonderful. And they have lots of small businesses that we could partner with to grow alongside of them, as well as specific research experts here that belong in UCCS, as well as Lodgeit would love to be next to a large college campus such as UCCS to be close to our target market and give us a place to readily test our new products. Lastly, this would be wonderful for Colorado Springs to increase their current infrastructure of vaginal wellness and make them a hub for sustainable stigma-free products. The use of funds. Lodgeit's mission is to destigmatize health, and this torch grant would give us the powerhouse to be able to have all of the ways necessary to launch our initial product. New packaging would cost about 39% of the $50,000, and then manufacturing and distribution would be an additional 30%. Website development would be around 11%, and lastly, legal and regulatory expenses would be around 20%. Thank you. I look forward to destigmatizing the future of vaginal health alongside all of you. Currently, I'm in Denver. I would say it's kind of loud. Definitely in your face, but I believe that adding a little bit of twist on humor makes a more inclusive environment and actually gets people comfortable talking about their bodies. At least that's what I found thus far. Well, ideally, our pH strips would be the first one to hit the market. Therefore, it would incentivize people to actually understand what's going on in their bodies, even if they don't care about the sustainability initiatives or the more holistic approach. This product is very hard to protect. Okay. This is mainly going to be protectable within branding, so that's why we'd like to generate revenue through it. That makes sense? Yeah, exactly. That would definitely make us a huge competitor to better understand what's going on with your body. So if the pH strips are sold in cahoots with the boric acid, that qualifies for a provisional patent. It's not them on their own, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I have a wonderful attorney who's very excited to help me with that. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, the one that excites me the most that I just found a scientist for is a lubricant that could be used for intimacy, but could also be used for those that are postmenopausal to help, because a lot of things are uncomfortable when you're postmenopausal with vaginal dryness. And that one is in line with pH and osmolarity and does not currently exist, so it's also patentable. That one is so cool. Yeah, that would, yeah. I would qualify myself as an optimist. That being said, I think things are going to be a lot more affordable than they usually are, and I think that they're going to happen a lot faster than they usually are. But because of that, I think that we can overcome it by getting to market very rapidly, but I think that will be the most challenging part. Thank you for your questions.
Thank you, Lauren.